Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's Mr. Rysz here. This video is for the Computer Science Essential and the Intro to Programming classes. Since essentially you guys will be doing the same thing because we won't be in the normal classroom to use all the different materials that we have there, the tablets and the robots and everything else. So luckily we did get some license from Code Combat, and we're going to continue to do that. So if you guys look here, if you go to the fourth quarter of the classroom, you can see the first day you guys will be doing the distance learning survey, and then the next week you guys are going to be working on Code Combat. So what I've set up basically is each week you guys will have a different journal to do about your Code Combat. And I'll explain that, and I'll also kind of show you how Code Combat is going to work. So the journals are all going to be due on Fridays. Each journal requires so many levels completed. So when you submit week 1 journal, you should have 8 total levels completed. And I'll just go through and check to see if you have 8 total new levels. So this does not count any from the Intro to Computer Science 1 levels. So these all have to be new levels. And I'll actually kind of show you later on what those levels look like. But you can go through. I'll preview the journal. So you basically, first thing you do is you create a list of the 8 levels you complete. So as you do them, write them down. Be like, okay, am I doing computer science level 2 or level 1? Or am I doing intro to web design level 1? Or, you write those down. Okay, what was your goal? So, if you decided this week to do everything about intro to web development, be like, oh, I wanted to do web development because I want to increase my skills of making a website. Or I wanted to do the intro to game design because that's a career I'm interested about. So just briefly describe, okay, what was your goal? Okay, I wanted to do these next levels, and why? Because I found it interesting, or I haven't done those before. Next, you'll tell me, what did you learn? So what concepts did you learn? Be like, oh, I learned how to make a list in Python, or I had to use a style sheet in my website. So you'll tell me what you learned, and you'll name some objectives. So if you actually look at the levels, they'll tell you some of those objectives as well. And then last part is, okay, what was challenging? Oh, I got stuck on this one level because I wasn't looking at the spacing correctly, or I had difficult because I wasn't putting up fences fast enough in my game, so then I had to make a loop to solve it. So you'll have to tell me what concepts or objective did you have to spend more time on. You do not want to put everything was easy, okay? At least tell me something that was slightly above like breathing difficulty for you. Okay, so let's take a look at Code Combat. So I'm going to go to Code Combat right now, and I'm going to have to log out. This is my teacher account. Is it? Yeah, I'll just log out. I'm going to log in. I'm going to pretend to be a student here. Don't look at that. What? Alright, let's just sign in with Google. It's really weird. Okay, so what you guys will see, hopefully, is when you log in now to Code Combat, you have 3 new worlds you can explore. You can explore Computer Science 2, Game Development, and Web Development. And there's actually extra levels for this. Computer Science goes, I think, all the way up to level 7. So if you really want to get into this, and you personally just want to keep going and going, this is a free $50 course that I applied for and got a scholarship for. So this is an awesome thing that you guys are able to do. This is nothing that we normally get, and we pretty much got this because of the scenario we're in. So if you want to take advantage of this, we have this through the month of May. So yeah, once May is over, this is all going to go away and you won't be able to do this again. So if you go ahead, you can start the main, or what I always recommend is to view the map. you can see here's computer science, and there's a ton of levels on here, different paths you can take, and you can go through. So there's computer science. There's also game development. Now, what game development is a shorter one, but this goes over the features.
Code combat.
It's pretty loud. This goes over features of how like gameplay is designed and made. So you can go through here, look at more. Oh, that's the game menu. But it will teach you. And then the other thing that we have, go back, is web development. So this is a different route. Web development uses a different language. It uses HTML, and web development, I've noticed, is actually kind of neat. So some things that you do is just have to edit the changes, so it's not as invasive. So I really wanted to keep this open for you guys. Oh, I'm going to close this so the sound's down. So the whole goal of this is I just wanted to keep this open for you guys, so you guys can decide your own pathway. You guys don't have to be stuck to doing, what I tell you to do. And so that's why we have these journals here. So pick your own adventure, decide what pathway you want to go, and let me know if you guys have any questions, you want another level open up, just email me. All right, best of luck out there. Stay safe. Have a good one.